Hello and welcome back to the next portion. On this portion, we're going to be using our designs that we created with AI. We're going to be incorporating them into chip bag creations. So just wanted to show you a few more of where we're going to be heading in this direction for today. And now we're going to get started with creating our own. So the first thing you want to do, if you haven't already done so, is you want to be able to go and create a Canva account. Canva has a free version, but they also have a paid version. I recommend the paid version. Why? Because you unlock different things that comes with Canva, such as different elements, certain effects that you can use can only be used with the Canva Pro. Canva Pro is $15 a month. You can subscribe for the yearly that they have. That way you're paying by the year, but it's all up to you and how much you feel like you're going to be using Canva. So briefly, I want to give you a walkthrough to look around up in here. Here in design, this is just little pre-made templates that they have already for you. If you type in different things of what you're looking for, it will pop up here. So if you're looking for birthday things, you can just at the top type birthday and different birthday items will pop up. If you're looking for chip bag designs will pop up. So that's right. Canva has pre-made chip bag templates already. So you can easily go and click one of these chip bags and then you can start designing on it, editing it as you need and as you want it. You can do that for almost any of the designs that they have for chip bags. But we're going to be creating our own starting from scratch. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is I like to kind of get everything that I need uploaded first. Hold on, wait, let me finish walking you through this. Elements is the next portion. This is where you're going to go and get your elements. When I say get your elements, this is the different things, clip art you're going to use. So let's just say I go here and I type in star. It's going to give me different stars. But if I want to be more specific, I can say star pink or pink star, and it's going to give me all the different pink stars. If I want to say glitter, it's going to give me all of the different glitters that it has. If I want to be specific, I'm going to go and I'm going to put a color in, and it's going to give me all purple glitter. So if you get where I'm going with that, that is what the element department is for. Then, of course, we have the text area. In this text area, this is where you're able to take a text box. You just put it in there. You can add your paragraph, your text that you want to add in. You can add your brand fonts. This is where you can go and let's just say you got your logo created and you know what font you use. You can go on here. You can add all of your logos up into here. You go right here, add your different logos into your brand kit. Colors. This is where you will go and get your actual brand color kits. So let's just say your color is red, and this is the specific red you use. This here number is considered the in your brand kit. So you want to keep track of that number. So if you're utilizing or designing in any other place, you'll be able to use that same color. Brand fonts is the same thing. If you want to put certain fonts for certain items when you're clicking them, you're more than welcome to do that. They have a draw. This is if you are good with drawing different items, drawing straight lines, making circles. I'm not so good with making things like that, but it's totally up to you on if you know how to do that. Projects will be different projects that you have stored up into your Canva area. And then the apps. The apps is where they have multiple different things where you can go and utilize stuff. I want to make you aware of a few of them. You go in here and you put in different text. They have one here, text maker, so you can go in here and you're able to create different text. But I'm also going to show you another app outside of this one where you're able to make text. So this is just if you want to utilize it within Canva. Take a moment to really just browse through their different apps. A lot of them come in handy. They have a lot of different AI apps. They have a QR code app, which we're going to dive into a little bit later as well during this video process. Okay. So now that I did show you that those things, now we're ready to get started with our design. So as I was saying before I was finished showing you all of this, I like to upload different items that I know I'm going to use, and I like to layer it out on my design space. Why? That way I'm not going back and forth looking like, oh, what else do I want to need? And adding it one at a time. I'm able to actually sort through the different things. So the ones I'm going to use is, I'm going to use like the Mickey Mouse and Minnie. I'm going to add that onto my page. And because those colors are purple and pink, those are going to be like the colors I might use for my border. I'm going to add a page because I'm going to see which one of these Mickey and Minnie that I do like best. I'm removing the background so that it's able to adjust on whatever color I changed the initial background to. So getting started. For this, again, like I say, since it's purple and pink, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a background that I can lay out on my chip bag because I don't want to have to, I don't want it to be plain. I want to add a little more color to my background. It's up to you on how you want to design it. It can be plain because I do some of mine where it's like I'm not adding a background and I stick to just adding in little items and clip art. So it's totally up to you and the where you're trying to go with the design, if that makes sense. So to get started, I want to do like a purple background. So I'm going to put purple background. And it's going to give me different purple backgrounds. So I'm going to try a few of them out. I take it and I set that image as my background. This doesn't remove my background the first time. Let me try to remove it. See, some items may need to stay on the white. Let me see exactly how this one will look with the different color background. This one I probably can utilize it with the purple. So due to me going to be able to keep this one as maybe white like this, I'll make sure I use something like this as my border. I'm taking one and I'm putting it at the bottom and I'm putting one at the top. As you see, once you click on it, it's going to go in there. You want to stretch it out to stretch across your whole page and then just take it and line it up toward the bottom. Once you are comfortable with how thick you have your borders, then you could pretty much leave it at that. It depends on you on how thick you want your border. The border is going to be the part that you're going to have glued together at the end of your bag. So keep that in mind. Once I do have my borders on there, now I want to go and give me some text. But in order for me to get my text, I am going to get that from Text Studio, which is an app that I utilize again to get my texts. They have a paid version and they also have a free version. I find that the free version is helpful as well as the paid version. I'm just going to type in my search bar purple because those are the kind of texts that I want to use right now. And they're going to give me different kind of purple text. So I want to let me go back and look at this image. I want something that's going to match with this as well as, be kind of colorful as well. I like this one over here, but I'm going to take a look down and look at a few more. I also like this one down here. So I'm going to try this one just to see how it is. And I'm going to put happy birthday. Once I've done that, now I'm going to go and I'm going to choose my font style. They have it where you're able to import fonts, but they also have a variety of them where you can utilize a lot that they have. I chose basic and I'm just going to click on a few of them. I have to remember that this is, I want to keep this more of a kid thing. So I'm going to actually switch it over to cartoon and see what items they have for cartoon text. So as you can see too, they have Shrek, they have Mona, this is Disney. So it's a lot of different cartoon fonts as well. So whatever character you decided to use, check it out and see, hey, Do they have one that match mine? Because I'm actually going to see now, do they have the Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse font? It didn't pop up that way, so I'm just going to have to manually look through there. I like that they're Disney, but I don't really want to use Disney for it. But let me just see how the text will look. That isn't bad, actually. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on there just to see how it look with those colors. I'm just taking it and I'm dragging it and dropping it over for my uploads. Once it's in my uploads, I take it over here. I put this happy birthday sign. I want it to be at the top. Of that. And I'm going to go back and do the name. But one thing I want to try before I proceed. Let me get the name. Oh, where did it just go? Okay, I messed that up. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to my last used fonts. And I'm going to re-download that. Okay, now what I wanted to do, I wanted to try something where you can go here where it says style, and now you're able to play with the different fonts and the color that you do have. I want to try to add in like some of the yellow effect because I do have yellow in the design. I'm trying to see what portion I need. The black portion on this design is what I want to change out to be like yellow. As you see under the D and the I where it goes back and forth, that's pretty much the gradient that I'm changing up. So I'm just going to click on some of the spots that's in dark spots and I'm going to change them to be yellow so I can add a little yellowness to it. You pay attention on top of the Texas, they are turning a different color. And I think that that's perfect. And now I'm just going to go and I'm going to re-download that. And I'll take that and I'll add it over as well to my design. So I have this. I'll take it from my downloads. I'm going to take it and drag it over. And I'm going to upload her name. So I want to be able to add in more glitter to my chip bag. I'm going to type in glitter purple because that's the actual color that I do need. And I want to take a look through and see what different glitter effects that they have for me. I want to try some. I want to try this. I'm going to take this purple glitter. I'm going to set it as my background. Once I have it as my background, I'm going to click it, go up here to the top where it says transparency, and I'm going to slide it down to maybe 20. I just wanted to take a look to see how that will look. I don't really care for that, so I am going to remove that. Play with it, you guys. Do not be scared to play with it and give it your best shot. I think that this glitter is going to be something I end up using, which I am. So if you pay attention, the glitter purple, it just have like little glitter sprinkles all around. I'm going to take it and I'm going to spread it across the whole white portion of my design. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to right click it. I'm going to go to layer. I'm going to send backward. Once I send it backward, I want it to be behind the Texas. So I'm actually going to manually do it right here with my on the keyboard. To do that, you're going to hit Control plus the hyphen. Let me see. I'm going to show you the exact button because they give you the button that you could press. If you look here where it says the CTRL plus, this is what you press to send an item backwards. If you want to send it all the way to the back, you'll hold Control plus alternate down plus the other item, and that's to send your item all the way to the back. So forth with the different, bring it forward. That is how I move my items back and forth without having to manually click it, such as this. and hidden layer send backwards. I can just click on the item and manually hit it with my keyboard. Okay, so I strung that down just a little bit more. And now I'm missing a few more things from this. When you're doing your custom chip bag, of course, you're going to need a nutrition fact. So I'm going to go and I'm going to open up a Canva, another Canva link. Try to have your links open at the top. As you see, I have multiple tabs open because this saved me from going back and forth with reopening tabs. I just try to have everything open that I know I'm going to need. So for my nutrition facts, I have one here. I'm going to take it and I'm going to be actually just downloading this nutrition fact so that I can upload it to my design. Now for you, depending on the color that you decided to get, you may want to go and click on your item. You're going to change your color. Let's just say hypothetically to green. And if you want to change everything that was on this page that was that color to green, you will hit change all. And it will make every other color go there. And if you need to color match your items, you will be able to do it just like this. So I want to be able to actually get the exact purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on something such as this border style. Hold on, wait. Let me just do it correctly so that you understand completely. So let me go to text, okay? Let me just type in hello as an example so I can get my color. Once I click on, once my hello is clicked on and highlighted, I'm going to go up here to text color. And this is, I go right here where it says add a new color. Down here, it says pick a color. This is where I will go and maneuver over the different items. As you see, whatever color I go over, that's what color it will pop up. So if I choose this, that color will pop up there. If I choose the pink, it will go there. So I want to be able to kind of match it up with this purple. And I'll change it. I need it a little bit darker. And now this is the color that I need my text to be. I mean, my design to be. I'll go and I copy this number here because this is the number again that's going to match me to this consistent color. I'll go back to my nutrition facts. I will go to this highlighted color, add a new color, and then I will paste it here in this spot. Once I've done that, I will change all of the other items that color so that it matches. Once you've done that, you're going to go up at the top where it says share, download. I'll leave it as a PNG. PNG works perfectly fine for me. But you do have the option of changing it to a PDF, a JPG, an SVG, so forth. But PNG is what you will need for this, or PDF. Okay, so I'm going to just download this image. I only want page 1. Pay attention when you go to download your items. It will download every item that you have if you do not specifically click which one you want. I'm going to download page 1. And I'm going to go back to my chip bag. Once I've done that, I click this arrow at the top where I can get my nutrition facts because that is my downloads. You have to re-drop it. Just click it and drop it over. Now that I have my nutrition facts for my chip bag, I can add it to the back. Another thing I find cute to put on there is a barcode. To get a barcode, you can go up here to elements, type in barcode, and select you one. Once you have found your barcode, kind of match it up to match with your nutrition facts and add it. So you guys, if you're paying attention to the way I'm doing this chip bag, it's going to be pretty much in alignment with, let me show you how this chip bag is, where if you can pay attention, right here, this portion all back here, is going to be on your back design, same as the portion on the other side, such as over here, would be the other part of your background. So I'm keeping myself even, trying to keep it evenly as portioned as possible by making sure that I leave room in between where I'm placing things. I'm not going to place this all the way over here, so please do not place your items all the way over. Have it, give it some space so that you're able to actually fold your chip bag and it match. I'm going to go change the color on this to be a pink. Now for the text, this is where you can put a special message. You can choose what you want to write right there. Want to write, it's been a pleasure to have you here. So because I want this text to stand out a little bit more as well, I'm going to go take this and I'm going to copy. And I'm going to go over here to back to Text Studio. Now, I don't want to use this exact text that I just used for that. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put in purple to see a different kind of purple I may be able to generate. Or actually, I can keep this text. I can keep this kind of text, but I could just change out. Excuse me, you guys. I can change out the fonts that it's going to be. I don't really care for that either. I want to put thanks for coming, and I don't really care for that either. So let me go and look for a couple of more. Again, this is a kid, so I am going to revert back to cartoon. Let me see how did this look. I may do is just go ahead, keep it like this. I'm going to download it. And I'm going to take it and bring it over here to my chip bag. Once I have it saved over there, I can remove this now because I'm not going to have to use it. Not come. Hold on. Let me redo that. And there it is. So I'm able to put that there. Now I'm going to go back to elements. Now I want to look for a butterfly. I want to try to find a few butterflies that's purple to add on to my page. No, I don't really care for that one. Actually, it's some pink ones that I want to use. I'm gonna go to put butterflies pink. Let me see if it's gonna actually pop up. It has like a glow effect to it. Something similar to this, but it's okay, this is it. So I'm just gonna take a few of these. As you see, they have different colors. And this in front of that. Put some in different spots. You can resize them. I have this here, but I might I'm going to, no, I'm not going to be able to use that one. It's more of a pink one I wanted to use. I'll take this little spotlight. That's nice to have over here. And I'm going to place this up here. I'm going to send it backwards. Let's look at these magic recommendations that it have. Now I'm able to add different little pink effects to it. This I can help, like, you know, brighten up my background since I didn't directly use a pre-made background. Now I just sent that to the back. That way it's not on top of my Minnie or Mickey, and I'm able to adjust it as I want. Now my background is not plain looking. I'm adding different colors to it. So make sure you're adding different colors that you need. I'm going to send this one backwards. And something like this, I want to see how it will look directly under the name. If I raise this up maybe a little bit more, I can get this directly under there, which may be adding a little bit too much. So that's fine, just like that. This is me still just browsing to see what other items they have. This is something cute you can add in. Down here at the bottom, as you see, I'm going to zoom in just so I can be able to, you know, see where I'm layering things at correctly. Remember to send things to the back. Okay. All right, let me go back to the being. I want to actually try to see if I can regenerate something to put down there. I'm going to go to my auto creation so that I can kind of figure out off of that one. I can use something such as this one and that one. I'm going to save both of those, and I'm going to go and I'm going to add those as well to my canvas. Taking them and just dropping them over to uploads. Once I have that in there, I remove that background and I add it like maybe down here. And I shrink it down some so it's not too big and I don't want it to be too little. So if you're doing something, if it looked too little to you, I'm going to tell you now, it's too little, okay? In this world, you're going to be criticized of your work. So you have to be very criticism to yourself. Is this good enough? Would I buy this? Would I present this? Would I give this away? Would I accept this? Etc. If it does not look right to you, then it's not right. It's okay to go back, do it over, and try again. But if it looks right to you, keep going, okay? Don't let no one tell you that you're right is not right. What's right for you is for you. Another good thing that we're going to cover before I exit this is we're going to do the QR code. Actually, I'm going to show you on the next portion of this how to add in a QR code to this. A QR code is going to be where you're leading your customers to come and directly buy from you and shop from you. It's going to be with your personalized link. So I hope that you found this video useful. And then I'll see you on the next portion where we're going to be actually late. Let me back up because I didn't show you guys how to actually save this one. This one you can download. You're going to actually get page 1. Again, same thing applies to the way you did your nutrition facts and your chip bag. You're either going to save it as a PNG or PDF. Again, I told you I love PNG. It works fine for me. I'm going to take it and download it. While it's downloading, you just clear the rest of that up. Once it's downloaded, I'll take it and I'll drop it to my desktop, and this is where I'm going to print. I will be printing using an Epson. So I'm going to go to print. My settings is already set to letter. Make sure that you do not have your border on. The way you can check that is to click options. Make sure you have borderless printer on and okay, and then change your paper type. You want your paper type to be photo paper glossy, and then you will go to hit print. Once you are done printing, I will see you on the next video, the next 2 videos where we actually will be putting this together. All right, see you guys next time.